Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's Woe is Me time. And today we are talking about the fact that we are about to enter the 6th month of the year. And so that's an opportunity for us to really get accountable. Oh, I've got mascara on my eye. Excellent. Really get accountable for where we're at. So if you think back to the beginning of the year, what did you want for 2017? What did you want 2017 to be the year of for you? If you work with me, we come up with your value filter, and then we work into that intention statements, and we look at like what it is that we want to feel. Who do we want to be? A lot of the time when I'm talking about entrepreneurship or creating a life on purpose, I'm talking about who you have to become in order to live the life that you want to live, in order to have those things, in order to be those things, in order to do those things. Who do you have to become? What has to happen to your identity in order for you to live that life? And for me, that's actually the best bit of being an entrepreneur, of being on this journey, is like figuring out who I need to be in order to have that life. So today, I wanted to just talk a little bit about the 5th pillar, which is accountability. And in my book and in the work that I do there, we talk about moving from a place of blame to a place of accountability. So instead of being in woe is me and throwing a pity party and thinking, why is this happening to me? We learn to ask better questions. We learn to become accountable, and we learn to take responsibility for our life and our actions so that we can really truly become the person that we want to be. It's actually this pillar is really about taking responsibility. It's about activating your divine masculine, regardless of whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. But it's kind of that kick-ass, get up, go again energy, right? That is really, really important for this module. So as you look at the year, who do you need to become in order to live the life that you wanted? What do you need to do? Are there skills that you need to follow up with? Are there people that you need to say no to? Are there things that you need to say no to? Are there things that you need to say yes to? Are you allowing yourself enough time to receive? Are you being good and healthy with your boundaries? Have you got clarity of vision? Have you spent some time getting clear on the bigger picture and what that looks like and what that feels like? Yeah, I was just looking at Rachel's comment. Yeah, like, and so much with this stuff changes. That's the beauty of the M2360 community and being able to live go through these pillars again and again with us. It's like every time something changes. I was meditating on my own accountability this morning, and like, who do I have to become and what has changed for me like since the last time we did this? And it's really about being willing to let go of my shadow stuff, willing to let go of who I'm not, and willing to really understand who I need to step into, how I need to step up. It's kind of, if you think about like the man up thing, like, who do you need to be? Like, what responsibility do you need to take in order for this to happen for you? And it's a really interesting place to be, because when we move into acknowledgement, which is kind of next week or the next pillar, then that's really about then coming back into your feminine and checking in that everything is being taken care of. But right now, in this place, as we enter into the 6th month of the year, how do you need to kick your own ass? So my whole brand, everything we do, is about balancing these two things, right? It's about balancing the kick ass and with the kind. And sometimes it's about pushing, and sometimes it's about allowing. Sometimes it's about like really whittling things out, like looking at the list and going, okay, what's the fluff in here? Like, what do I not need anymore? And for those of you who have a menstrual cycle, it's that like autumn bit of your cycle where you're like, everything is, you can see the holes in everything, you can criticize everything, you can pull things apart. That is a really good skill, because at this point in this pillar, like, you're using that blamey, like criticizey, pulling out the details part in a good way and going, you know what, this is all surplus to requirement, it's time to go. And so where you are now in this point of the year, I want to really bring it back to that. It's time to look at what needs to stay, And so the simplest tool I've got for this is a stop, start, continue. So what do you need to stop doing? What needs to stop being in your life? What do you need to start doing? What do you want more of? And the continue, like what is great right now? And actually, how can you really feel into that appreciation for that thing? There's a saying, it's about recognizing who and what, yeah. And so again, there's another part of that as well, which is like, well, what have you got responsibility for? And actually, you're responsible for you. You're responsible for your thoughts, your beliefs, your behaviors, your actions and reactions, and no one else is. And trying to change somebody else and trying to exert control over somebody else is just a massive waste of energy. So if you think about like wrestling with a 2-year-old, what happens when you try and control them? Like they get more and more kind of pushback, right? And this is the same. So it's a waste of energy to start trying to control or manipulate anybody else. The best place to be with this is to get responsible and get accountable for your response to that situation. And you know what? If the situation isn't working for you, you've got feet, use them. Walk out of it. There is no point in staying in the drama, because by staying there, you are opting in and you're saying, yeah, I'm up for this drama. I'm going to stay and play. And so this module or this pillar is also about opting out of the drama, recognizing that there is drama going on that isn't healthy to you, isn't useful for you, you can change your part in that. And sometimes the best way to do that is to leave. Sometimes the best way to do that is to say no, is to say thank you, but no thank you. So my invitation for you today is to look around your life and with your goals for the rest of this year in mind. What I want you to do a kind of a pruning of your life. What needs to stay? What needs to go? Where do you need to say no? Where do you need to say yes? What do you want more of? What do you want less of? And how are you going to be accountable for that? Perhaps say it in the comments, like share with us. That's what this community is for. If you would like to be held accountable on that, ask someone in the group or like ask for accountability and support, and we can come back and revisit this next week and like see how you're doing. But use the group, use each other, and really I'd love to see what you are going to step into being accountable and taking responsibility for, really understanding that this is about saying yes, saying no, but really healthy boundaries, and yeah, looking after yourself in that with bearing the end in mind, like where do you want to be, who do you want to become, what is this all about? I'm going to let you carry on the chat in the comments. It's lovely to see so many of you here. Thank you so much, and I'll be back next week with another Swear With Me. And as always, if you have something that you want me to talk on or to reframe for you, then pop me a message in the group and we'll add it to the list. Have a fantastic Wednesday. Bye.